you're in a you're in a pretty defensible spot. You are in this sort of chapel, occupying one of the central towers of this crumbling edifice, and yeah, you have one goblin in your midst, but he seems to be more interested in running away. And there are exits to the south. These heavy draped tapestries or whatever that are hanging down, acting as doorways. But the goblin wouldn't go through there, and there is a door to the west that you guys came in to this place. And you know that there's lots and lots of goblins outside of this room that are coming for you. So I guess the question is, what would you like to do?
Can you share the map for starters?
You can go inside of the combat tracker. Go inside of the combat tracker and double click on your token. Double click on your avatar and it will open up the map for you. Just in case you didn't know that. Or Andrew, I was just trying to give a little helpful hint. A great hidden gem with the Fantasy Grounds program.
You can get the map. You don't need me for it, but I'll share it for you.
It's called laziness, DM Andrew. It's called laziness.
I would like to shillalag Adara in the kneecap, push her down, and me and Warner are going to run for it.
All right. That's what brothers are for.
Now, is Lahupo still alive?
Yes. So you happen to know his name because he's on the combat tracker, although he didn't tell you that. But the goblin named Lupo is he scurried to one door or one exit to the south. He changed his mind and scurried to the other one, changed his mind and kind of scurried back, and he's like, I'm really screwed. And he was gibbering something to you guys, but only one of you understood what he was saying.
Let me write that language down on my character sheet, and we'll.
It was a celestial.
I'd like to shoot him.
Well, that's fine. Okay, so we are still in combat, and Lupo, he's done. So we'll go to the next actor. It's not you, Adara. It is other goblins. So let me decide what they're going to be doing.
As a free action, can I yell, "Can you speak common?" Or orc?
Yes, absolutely you can. And as you yell that, he says, no, I can't. Get out of here. You gotta leave.
In common?
In common, that's correct.
Be funnier if it was orc.
What are you scared of, little fella?
I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nothing. But you go. You leave this place. This is a holy place. My God is gonna strike you down. And he like raises his hands up real high, and then he like points at you quickly. And of course nothing happens, but he tried.
So what do you think, y'all? I mean, we have a second here. I mean, we can all kind of talk with one another as we see the 50 goblins in the combat tracker kind of going by.
Well, and of course we can talk in goblin, and they won't probably understand us.
I say we take.
Maybe not goblin, orc. Oh,
I mean, we can try to find. I mean, we got to find Gundren. There's no doubt about that. We have to find Gundren, and I think we should try to find him now and get out of here. That's what I think. Brax wholeheartedly agrees. I mean, he agrees.
Brax will do whatever you tell him to do. I've got control.
They've got their holy man, so maybe we can use him for leverage. A little prisoner swap.
Maybe.
And this Lupo continues to try to cast spells at you guys as you're having this conversation. So we get through the combat tracker. Warner, what are you going to do this round?
Oh, so he is still attacking us? And
yeah, you think he's going to try to cast a spell at you.
I'm just going to end him then. I mean, I'm just going to move over and
tie him up. No, tie him up. We'll use him as leverage. We'll tie him up. Tag him. That way he can't do spells.
I'm going to hold an action. And I'm going to do a free action as I talk to this goblin. And I'm going to tell him, look. And I'm going to hold my action, and if he starts to cast, then I'm going to attack. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to ask him, we can help you. Don't attack us, basically. But if you attack us, you're going to die. Try to put it nicely to him. But we can help you.
Insight. Give me an insight check real quick.
Oh, that's a spell that I'm very fluent in, insight.
You're almost positive that he cannot cast spells at all, and he's terrified that you're going to kill him. You don't think that he's going to. He's afraid of what's in the room to the south, and he basically can't get to the door. Otherwise, he'd run away.
All right, so I'm going to ask him and say, look, if you're so scared of what's coming, why do you not let us help you? And we can get you out of here.
He says, why don't you leave? Why don't you go away?
We're going to leave as soon as we find our dwarf friend. Do you know where he's at?
Why do you have a dwarf friend?
Why do you have other goblin friends? That's the same thing. Anybody can be your friend.
Goblins are goblins, but you're an orc. And
yes.
Orcs are like dwarves.
I'm half orc, half human.
What happened there?
Well, it's a long story, but if you got a second, my father loves women, and
our father loves the women.
Yeah, this is my sister, and this is my brother.
That's
and
disgusting.
Brax, he's not, Brax is just here for the ride, but we can help you. I'll help you get out of here, and I'll come over here, and I'll say, what's this way? We need to go this way.
Yes, you need to go that way. Go that way.
Is that where our friend is? Our
now
friend?
It's now Brax's turn.
Okay.
What would you like Brax to do?
What do we want Brax to do, y'all? Do you want him to just charge to the curtain? Take the lead?
Brax will tie him up.
Okay.
Yeah, Brax will tie him up.
Okay, Lupo's not going to let him, so that's going to be like a strength check to grab this guy, and I don't know that Brax will be very successful there. Although he's got a 14 strength, he might be able to do it. That's fine.
What's his, so that would be a modifier of +2, right? 14?
Yeah.
All right, so Brax, so Brax has already rolled one. Wow, 17, not bad. It's not too bad.
Yeah, so no problem. So Brax just grabs the guy and grabs this little goblinoid and hog ties him really quick. And yeah, you've got it tied up. Lupo is tied up. Or he's restrained, shall I say.
Well, that was impressive, Brax.
Oh, well.
Lonesome, what would you like to do?
Coming with us then, little Lupo.
No, I'm pretty sure there's something over in this direction, right? Oops. Over here, where war is, there's a thing there, kind of a deal?
Yeah, there's like a tapestry or a curtain.
Yeah, that's hanging down. That's a makeshift doorway, I guess. It's a very thick, heavy curtain.
Yeah, okay. Now, does this altar look like it can move? or does it look like it's stuck?
The altar cannot move. It is built in. It's a large stone altar. It has a big brazier on top, filled with coal or charcoal, rather.
Okay.
Sorry.
Does the door look like it can lock from this side?
It can't lock, but you think, well, I don't know. Give me a D6, just odds or even. So no lock on this door, sorry.
I'm mute.
Are
you talking to us?
Oh, sorry. I have to click on the whatchamacallit window. I'm going to scoot over here and then and do a little investigation in this corner and see if there's a way out behind these tapestries. Then.
Okay. Which tapestry are you gonna? Okay, go ahead and move your character to the tapestry you want to investigate.
Yeah, investigate. Get out of the way, War. I got to check this corner out, see if we can find a way out of here. We got incoming.
That's what I've been saying.
All right, I'll let War move out of the way, and I'll open this tapestry for you.
Yeah, shizzle. Okay.
Okay, this is a. I can read the description for you since you've kind of opened this door. It's a high, narrow hall. Looks as if it might have been part of a chapel or shrine at one time. Angelic figures are sculpted along the room's upper reaches, looking down on the floor below. To the north, heavy curtains, which you're looking through, block a matching pair of archways. Between the archways is a cracked but ornately carved stone brazier. And then, of course, you can see two goblins atop the pile of rubble in between this room and one to the east. And they see you. They don't have a held action yet, but they see you, and they're getting their bows ready to fire at you.
Okay. Well, seeing as how I spot them now, I think I'm going to use my second shapeshift and turn into a bear.
We have Lonesome Bear.
Yes. And then that's going to be it for me. So I'll just go into bear form. I guess I'm stuck here. You're considering the investigation in action, and I can shapeshift on a bonus action?
No.
So I'll just shift into a...
No. I'm not going to consider that an action. It'll be part of your movement just to open the door. Because you didn't have time to check things out. You just open the door and boom, there they are.
All right. So then I will turn into a bear and attack goblin number 12.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check real quick as you do that.
Let's see. Where are my abilities?
Move these guys onto squares here. Okay, thank you.
We got this.
All right. Do you need me to do anything else, or do you just want me to attack?
Yeah, did you attack?
No, I did the perception check. I was waiting on the percent. Okay, here we go. So first one, I'm gonna lay some bite action down on him. Try and chomp into his face.
That's a hit. His face is chomped.
Face chomped. Face damage is a whopping 10.
Wow.
And then for my second one, I swipe at him with my claws, and I miss.
Ooh.
Okay. Anything else for him?
I want to try and cover the door. So, you know what I mean? I don't know if you'll let me do it from where I'm at. I'll just back up into the door so that they can't get past me.
Yeah, if you do that, Goblin 13 will get an opportunity attack on
you. I'll take it.
Okay. So, Goblin
you'll
13
take it and you'll like it.
That's a miss. Okay, we're back to Adara now.
All right. Well, I'm standing next to the altar. Is there anything on the altar that is of interest?
Like I said, there's a
she means valuable, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There is a brass brazier. That's interesting. And it looks like there's various charcoal and ash from incense is there.
So it's not lit?
It's not lit right now, no.
Okay, so it could be dumped and thrown in the bag. I'm going to take everything off there that's of interest, that's valuable. Stick it in my pack.
Okay. As you dump out the coal, you find the ash. You do find a silver angelic figurine that was hidden underneath the charcoal. So that's kind of nice. And then you stuff that and the bowl into your pack. So there you go.
Right.
Okay. Lupo is going to.
I'm
sorry.
I'm going to move down because I still have movement, right?
Okay, that's
I'm going to move down to get ready. So if people come through to attack.
All right, sounds good. So Lupo is going to try to escape. I'm trying to break his bonds. So that's pretty good.
Come on, Brax.
Yeah.
Jesus
he's
Christ.
able to get away from Brax and rip the knot off, and he is now unrestrained. He is going to use his nimble escape feature. So to not provoke attacks of opportunity, and we'll make movement here. We'll make it to there. As he darts out to the west.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Well, let him go.
How's that cheating?
Even though I would like to take an attack of opportunity with him running away.
Nimble escape.
Yeah. That's right. Nimble escape. That's right. Yeah.
These little guys are
dodgy MFer.
Tricky little. Yeah, that's right. And squirmy.
I was hoping you would just flat out say dodgy little MFer, but I don't think you would say that. I would actually not edit that out anyway, because you hardly ever say anything. So.
No, I wasn't going to say that. Okay, Goblin 12 is going to, he's going to take his scimitar and he's going to do stabby at the bear. That's a hit on the bear. 6 damage. Do you want some? 13 with a short bow.
Brown bear hit points. $34.
Oh, look at all those goblins.
So Goblin 6 is going to get to the doorway here. He's going to see Brax. He's going to see Adara. And he's gonna pick Brax with his short bow.
I think he should too, because he's not here. That's what happens when you don't come to a game. You get attacked. Oh!
And I felt kind of bad about that. I'm like, oh, it's okay. It's staff of defense. He'll just burn a charge. No big deal. Well,
Yeah.
No, that's not going to happen. Oh, jeez. Brax catches an arrow right in the chest. Starts to gurgle as he drops to the ground. The goblin at the doorway shouts in glee and kind of does a little victory hop with his bow in hand.
I like that. Let's do it.
Another goblin here. He's going to take an attack at Adara. Adara, I'm going to give you a little bit of AC bonus by giving him subtraction, because you're behind some people here, so a little bit of cover. Yeah, so the shot is a miss.
Well, that's good. At least you didn't get hit.
All right, back to you, Warner.
All right, so what are we going to do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to need to stand by the door to block this door before we're just overwhelmed with goblins. So I need to stay here. I need to block the door, and I'm going to attack this goblin in the doorway with Talon.
Okay.
All right. So I will swing, and I will look good doing it.
DM inspiration to swing again?
A DM inspiration. Do I have a DM inspiration?
You sure do, yeah.
Oh. I will use it then. That is news to me. Hopefully it will be a well spent, and it is.
There we go.
All right. So I will hit him for a total. Ooh, wow, nice. He's heavily wounded at max damage at 12.
12 hit points off of this goblin. Yeah, he staggers back and squeals in pain.
Yeah, that's a lot of hit points for a goblin. That's yeah.
Yeah, they have 22 hit points. These are like they're extra chunky goblins.
Wow. Well, Mr. DM Andrew, I'm looking in the book right now, and it shows him at 8 hit points. No, I'm just kidding. I actually got him. He kind of looked over real quick, like he was looking at the book. I'm just kidding.
That's a fantasy ground issue. So if they're not supposed to have 22 hit points, it's not me buffing them up. You have to talk to the publisher. I don't know if you know anybody over there, but maybe they messed up.
I don't know anybody right now.
Okay, well, Brax's first death saving throw is a success. Wansum, it's your turn.
All right, I'm just going to continue to try and bite and claw this guy because he's not a friend.
He's even got like sticky notes. I like that.
Hey, there we go. Good shot.
Those are like goblins on crack. Or steroids, not crack, but steroids.
And then I will claw him with my second attack because he's not dying.
Ooh.
So you know what, Dave? You are correct. The goblins are supposed to have 7 hit points. They have 22 hit points in here. They should not.
Oh wow.
So I don't know. Maybe I did something weird and boosted them up.
22 hit points. Those would be like challenge rating 4 or something like that.
So I'm gonna make some changes real quick. I don't know why they have 22 hit points. I probably messed something up. But in the book as published, they have 7.
Hey,
so Goblin
you know
6 is dead.
Go. You know what? You can check something really quick, Andrew, on the room itself where the goblins are. Just click on the pins on the map, the little red pins. Look at the encounter. Now, did you generate the encounter, or were those the encounters that were actually on the map itself? That were kind of like pre-generated?
No, I used the pre-generated encounters.
Oh, wow. Well, if they're at 2122, then afterwards I'll check to see if they're wrong, and then I'll kind of let the person know who made the module.